Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Mar back at it again with another video. All right, today I just want to go over the trades that I did this week. Um, I released a video that was Monday talking about my Sunday, and in that video we kind of went over what I wanted to see in the market, a little bit of what I wanted to see in the market, and then we also saw the market open in that video. Um, I remember in the video I was talking about I wanted to get in a certain trade at that moment, and I did. But the result of that trade was not so good. We ended up losing some money, but that's okay because we got back into the market now and we have gotten our money back and now we are up some more. So just to give y'all a little brief what's really going on, I have a small account. This is the account right here. This is a live account. We have $44.35 inside of it. And I'm trying to build it up. This is my personal account. I'm trying to build it up. I started small just to see what I can do, under pressure with my own money in a small account. Um, I don't really want to do prop firms right now because prop firms have a lot of rules. There's a lot of shady stuff going on in the prop firm industry, and I just rather start small and become big. So we're gonna start with 40. I think originally I put 40, like $40 or $45 in it. We made some money and then lost a lot of money because I ended up getting this account back down at like $10. And we built it back up. But now I'm about to record every trade that I'm doing, and I want to document all of my trades that I'm doing. But enough talking. Let's get straight to the video. So right now we're looking at GU, which is GBP USD. Let's start with Sunday/Monday because it's gonna count as Monday. On Sunday, when I saw the market open, we were right here. The market opened with this candle and I saw it falling. And it's exactly what I wanted to see. As we had an order block slash a demand zone over in this area right here on a 15-minute. We broke structure here. So the price closed last week at this high over here. And I wanted to see price come into here, and I thought price was going to come back up. I got taken out because I got in way too early. But if I look back, there was definitely a demand zone right here. It didn't touch that demand zone, but it kind of, it snuck a little bit down there and it went up. So we lost that trade. That's one. Also took this trade right here. When price got back to this zone, this is the supply zone because there's this gap here, a lot of inefficiencies. And when price got back up to this inefficiency, I said, okay, cool. We already are in a downtrend on a higher time frame because if I look at the 4-hour, a high, a low, a lower high, a low, a lower high, a low. So what I thought this was, I thought it was going to create this lower high in this area and create another low. But that's not what price wanted to do. Price wanted to come here and continue to go up. Why? Because on a 4-hour, sorry if I'm like making y'all dizzy, but on the 4-hour, if I draw my fib, this is my tool to show me where price really is. We were not above the 50% level, which is the halfway point between this move from this high down to this low. And above this point will be premium market. So in a premium market, you sell, and in a discount market right here, you will buy. We were not really in the premium when I was trying to sell in this area right here. But this is the 50 mark. It literally went straight past it, retested it, and then kept going up. So we lost this trade and this trade. And this was only Sunday and Monday. So I was already discouraged for the week, saying, dang, man, it's already a bad week. I gotta kind of recoup. I gotta get a better entry on my trades and be more precise in the market. So I had to be more patient. Okay, cool. Let's close that up. On Tuesday, we took another L. Why? Why did we take this L? So price came in here, right? We have this high down to the low. This is the whole move right here. From that high to the low. This high down to this low right here. That's the whole move on a 4-hour, as you see, because we broke structure from here and it kept going down and never made a lower high yet. So I marked this up This is my highest point because we have this inefficiency right here, which really comes down to there. But I marked this candle. And then we have some liquidity right here. And then we have another one. As you see, there's a little gap in between this candle and this candle. This is from it opening within a week, in the same way that this happened, right? So I saw this and I wanted to see if price would react off this level right here, which it ultimately did. But because we was going up from Sunday and Monday, I thought price would buy into this and maybe go up further, taking out this liquidity and tapping into this zone here. So when I go back down to the 1 hour, because this is where I took the trade off of, I saw we have this high, right? This low, but this was a new high from previously, right? And we created this low, and then we broke this high here. So we have a break of structure in this area. Price pulls back and then breaks structure again, right? So with supply and demand, I'm looking for momentum and break of structure. So since we have a break of structure right here, that's my break of structure. I said, okay, cool. We got a break of structure. Price came down. It failed to come to the zone. So now we have price creating liquidity. This line right here, I counted that as liquidity because it did not break into a new low. And it also didn't tap my zone. So that means price was accumulating orders in this area. And once we broke through it, I clearly got in. So we took liquidity and I got in and got out immediately. Like it was a whole, I don't even think it even took a full hour for me to get out. It was literally like in 10 minutes, I got in and got right out. So unfortunately, we lost that trade too. Okay, now that's 3 trades in a row, right? But guess what? You got to have risk management. Since we lost this trade, I had to reevaluate again. So what I did was I went back to the 4 hour. So we go back. We're looking. Okay, cool. Price reacts this. Look at this big candle right here. This is an engulfing candle. This candle alone ate up this candle and this candle. You know what that means to me? Momentum. On a lower time frame, this is straight momentum. So what I saw was this is that big candle right here. And this is the other blue candle that's right before it. What do I see here? I see price comes from this low, creates this high, creates a higher low, creates a lower high. Once I see this lower high, in my mind, I'm already thinking, okay, this is not doing what it needs to do, because if you're still in an uptrend, you're going to create higher highs. You're going to create a high, a lower high, and then a higher high. But instead, this created a low, a high, a higher low, then it created a lower high. So already I'm looking at this like, okay, cool. We got taken out of that trade. This is creating a lower high. Boom. What I need is another lower high to tell me that price is going to go down. So boom, we get that. This is where we was in. We was in and we got taken out of the trade immediately, right? But what do I see? It's ugly. It's not pretty. And there's not much momentum at the bottom of it. But this is a breaker structure. This is a down close candle breaking the structure of the previous low that created a high. This is the highest point. This is the lowest point. We're in this range. We just broke it. Okay, cool. Now let's pull up my charts, my stuff. I seen that, right? Break a structure. So in here, I have 2 zones. I have this first zone and I have this second zone. But I wanted to make sure I got in the trade. So I took it at this first zone. I put a pending order. And this probably was at like 10 o'clock at night. I put a pending order on this, on GBP USD. As you can see right here. This is my pending order. This is where I wanted to take it. I put a pending order. So that means I just put an order in. And when price gets there, if it activates, we're in it. So I went to sleep and I woke up. Went to sleep. This is at, I went to sleep around 10:30, maybe 11. I got in at 12:45 a.m. Eastern time. And when I woke up, we was right here. So I was already in the trade. And we was going back to my entry. So when I saw it, I'm like, oh, should I keep this in or should I take it out? But I wanted to trust my analysis and I kept it in. So we got here. I took this trade off of my supply zone that's right here. If I look on a 1 hour, it's a little bit cleaner. You just got the few candles. So we got the breaker structure here. You have this candle here. That's the lower high. And then it broke that structure. So this is the previous high before breaking structure. So I want to take it at the highest point, which is the supply here that has the inefficiency. There's a big gap. We need to fill that. Price fills it. And I wanted to take a 1 to 3. As you see, this is my 1.2. And I'm going to tell you why I only took 1.2 and a half. So when price got in here, I got a little nervous. Then once we got some, some momentum right here, I just got out because we reached this low. And I thought price could react off of this area here because we have a gap and we was already moving bullish. So I thought, okay, price could react over here. Let me just take my trade out. So I didn't want to hold. But knowing that long term, price can easily come down here to this swing low that created all of this. That was from here, right? We still have momentum to go down. It's very choppy market structure. I feel like it should have moved faster as GU. GU usually moves fast, but we've been in some choppy market structure. Last night, I saw, how we did this. So I got out this 8 a.m. Wednesday morning. We got out, right? And price played out throughout the day and it kind of stayed in this area. But I saw that we were still breaking structure to the lower side. We got to break a structure here. And then you come down, you got to break a structure right here. So last night, again, before I went to sleep, I looked at the market again. And I saw that we have a supply zone right here. And what did I do again? This is the highest point before price sold off. We have also another one right here. Why wouldn't I take it here? Well, I wouldn't take it here because if I fib this up, we'll see. We are not above the 50 to take a sell. We're below it. So that means anything below here, anything below this 50 will be buying opportunities. Anything above it will be selling opportunities. So since I fibbed this out and I'm like, okay, this area right here doesn't matter to me because it's not above the 50. It's right on it and below it. So it doesn't make sense to do this. So what does that mean for me? This is liquidity. This is generated liquidity from the market. Price gave us this, gave us a little gap so that I can engineer people to get into to sales and then take them out while they're up here. So I put my order here since this is the highest point, and then boom, 7 a.m. I'm on my way to work and I get tapped into the trade. And right now we're still in this trade and I can show you live. But let me just show you the what I marked up real quick. So price create a supply zone. I put my pending order at the supply zone at my 76.8 and also at the supply zone because I know this is the highest point and we have already been moving down. It's a lot of momentum. I don't see anything that's telling me that it wants to go up because there's no breaker structure to the upside on a lower time frame. None. We're still showing signs of bearishness. And even while I'm in it live, you're seeing the signs of bearishness. Every candle that has been trying to go up has failed to go past any gap or any other bearish candle. This one has closed within this range. This candle has closed outside of the bullish range. You see this bullish candle? This candle closed below it. You see this bullish candle? This candle closed below it. This candle closed below it. This candle closed below it. This candle. There's nothing in here that's telling me that it wants to go to the upside. But my psychology is not strong enough right now to actually hold this trade all the way down. So I'm at my entry mark. If I'm just using fibs alone, my negative 27 is really where I take my TPs. But as I'm doing this video, I'm just trying to see how it goes right now. So yeah, like we're in this trade just off of a supply zone, just a small supply zone with this gap here, filling in this gap and pushing. And guess what we got here? This is how I know that it's going to be a retest. I don't know where the retest is going to go, when it's going to happen, but this is how I know there's going to be a retest. Because I'm going to hide all this stuff so it's not in the way. Because guess what? We broke structure. There's a break of structure right here. Boom, break of structure, high, low. What happens after you make a new low? You create a lower high and then create another low. That's what I'm waiting for price to do. But you know what? Matter of fact, as I'm saying it, let me stop chatting and I'm gonna show y'all. Boom, we here. I got $6 profit right now. We are up. My balance is 44. If I close this, my balance would be 50. How about we close? I'm gonna close it live right here. Let's close this trade. Boom, confirmation, close it. So now I just got $6. My account now is at $50. Our goal right now is to get to $100. I want to get to $100. So I have $50 more I need to make. But I just wanted to show y'all what was going on this week. I don't want to make this video too long. I think it's already too long. It might be like 20 minutes. Yep, it's 20 minutes. So I'm gonna let y'all go. This is new for me. And I just want to document my trades because I suck at documenting my trades. I suck at journaling and stuff like that, and I feel like this is the easiest way for me to journal. So y'all gonna see more videos like this, and if you want to see more videos like this, definitely subscribe, definitely like the video, comment on the video so I know that this is what y'all want to see, and I'm gonna keep uploading them, man. Have a great day. Peace, love, and happiness. I'll see you on the next video.